Nobody is ever truly authentic. It's a myth. It's bullshit. Everyone's wearing a mask. Everyone's wearing multiple masks. Everyone's an actor. If you were truly authentic, which you're not, then a lot of things in life, a lot of the things you say, you wouldn't say. You wouldn't do. If you have work tomorrow and you know the bills need to get paid, it doesn't matter how authentic you are. You still need to show up to work. Oh, I'm tired. I don't want to go to work today. I don't want to do this exam. Yeah, of course. That's you being authentic, right? But you know that you must do the exam anyways. You know you must show up to work. Therefore, you cannot afford to be authentic. You need to turn up regardless. You need to put on this mask. You need to put on this fake smile. Instead of authentically or trying to authentically be yourself, because no one ever truly is, you have to put on a certain voice when you talk to someone on the phone. You need to put on a certain act when you're in front of your parents compared to when you're in front of your friends. Everyone is an actor. Every human being is an actor. Everyone is wearing a mask, depending on the situation, depending on who they're with, depending on the environment, depending on how they feel that day. Everyone is putting on a mask. Nobody is ever truly authentic. The ones who say, or the ones who look authentic, are the types of people that are just good at portraying the skill of being authentic, but they're not actually authentic. I Show Speed, for example. A lot of people are like, and he's even said it himself. Yeah, be yourself, be authentic. And a lot of people look at his content and look at him as the character of I Show Speed and think, oh yeah, this guy is authentic. He's being himself. No, he's portraying this character. He's portraying this act. But is he gonna act like that in front of Donald Trump, or in front of the president, behind closed doors with no cameras? Of course not. Because he's wearing a mask. He's playing a character. He's playing a role. No one is ever truly authentic. And the faster that you're able to realize and know this, the faster that you're able to get a better understanding of human psychology. Honestly, there are a lot of philosophers, psychologists, realists, people like Robert Greene, for example. He likes to talk on the fact that no one is truly ever authentic. No one is truly ever being themselves. And the thing is, no one should be themselves. No one should act authentic. You should strategically act in a way that's accordance to what's needed at that time. If I need to coerce that person, or if I need to lie for the sake of my own benefit, if I need to play the role of a king, yet I'm an introvert, but I need to step up in order to become this leader, then that's exactly the type of mask that I will need to put on in order for me to be a leader, in order for me to be a king, a role model. If this is what's needed to be done, then this is what's needed to be done. I'm not gonna play authentic and just lie in bed all day, act shy and introverted. I'll get crushed on. I'll get stood on. I'll get manhandled. And this works for both male and female, no matter what ages you are. In fact, I would say the most authentic. Would I say babies are authentic? No, actually, because I was almost going to say that, yeah, babies are the most authentic out of all of us, but even they are not playing the authentic role, despite the fact that they are babies and they barely know anything. Yet, what do they do when they need something? What do they do when they want your attention? They cry, they do this, they do that. They're not actually sad. A lot of them are not actually crying. You don't really see tears. A lot of those babies are not actually in pain. They're not actually sad. They just want your attention. And they know how to play that character of acting sad or acting like they're hurt very well, because they know it works. They know how to tap into human emotion. They're not conscious of it. But if it works, I'm gonna keep doing it if it keeps working, right? So there's that. So what are you going to do? You know that the world is unfair. You know that everyone is playing a role. Everyone is wearing a mask. Everyone is inauthentic. What are you going to do? You either keep telling yourself, I'm going to be authentic, or you play it strategically. Pretend to be authentic. Actually, wear masks deliberately, depending on the social situation, depending on where you are. If you know that you want something, if you know that in order for you to get something, you need to play on this role or wear this mask, then deliberately do so that you do get it. But do it in a strategic way. Stop striving to be authentic. Stop yearning for this authenticity. Stop yearning for realness, because you never will be. You'll never actually fully tell a complete stranger how you truly feel in life. You're not going to do that. You're just going to tell them, yeah, I'm okay. So here's what you need to do. Play this skill of wearing masks strategically so that you get the things that you want, so that you're able to manipulate someone for your own benefit. And I know this is very Machiavellian of me to say, but this is the truth. This is the world that we live in. This world is unfair. So stop playing fairly. Play unfairly. People say that there are rules, but those rules are man-made. But actually, there are no rules. Like, there are no rules. Yes, there are consequences. There are consequences for such own actions. But then that's for you to think strategically about, okay, how am I going to bend the rules so that I don't face the consequences, yet I still win? If I know that being a nice, authentic guy, like I truly, really am, would not get me the best results in life, then why would I keep always 100% playing to the nice guy? They finished last, and that is true. And they finished last for a reason. But deep down, you need to play the role of not giving up. Deep down, you need to play the role of not being mistreated. Don't let people walk all over you for the sake of it. You need to have two sides. You need to have the side of appearing to be the certain way, but then when things get rough, when it's time to switch, you need to switch. Don't always appear to be kind and nice all the time, because those type of people are the ones that get taken advantage of. Those are the type of people that get mistreated, that get exploited, that get laughed at, that get mocked. No. Yes, you can appear to be kind and a gentleman and generous or a little cheeky if you want to, but you must also have that other side to you. You must also play the mask of, yeah, I am that person. I am independent. I am the type of person that cannot be mistreated, manipulated easily. I know that I'm living in an unfair world, therefore there are times when I'm gonna have to play unfairly. Yeah, exactly. This is how you be a dangerous person. In the good way. The longer you try to be authentic, not that you ever will, the longer that you try to play the nice guy, the more that you'll get treated poorly. And is that what you want in life? No. So stop trying to be authentic. Stop thinking that this person and that person is authentic. Stop believing in the concept of authenticity and strategically think about what you're doing, how you're doing it, what you're saying, how you're saying it as you live life. Strategically think about the best mask to wear in certain situations in order to get the things that you want, in order to benefit oneself.